Hello, all you Madden players and YouTubers out there. This is Pre-Triley, and this is my very first online game for Madden 25. And we're starting off with a nice little kick return. Kick returns are definitely a little too easy on this game. There's a few people that seem to be able to have a pretty good kickoff return coverage, but I certainly am not one of those. But fortunately, thanks to Z-Boy, he taught us how to do kickoff returns. And so he's the first one that ever posted it. Actually, he was posting how to stop or slow them down. But in that video, he also showed how to do them. So we're trying to get a little loose here. And guys, definitely have to get used to the read option. That's something I never really ran at all in Madden 13, so it's very new to me. And I'm making some bad reads here. But, oh my goodness. It's very fortunate for us that he dropped that. I really thought that he would be able to get that over there, over that lineman, but the dude has some ups, so it's alright. He says, I'm going to show you how to do the read option, son. This is how you do it. You got to cut loose. But he's definitely do it, so if you notice by the play clock, he's quick hiking me. That's one thing that I found very frustrating so far in Madden 25 is everyone is no huddling and quick hiking or coming out of the play and rushing to the line and quick hiking on just about every single play. Makes it very hard for me, my very first games trying to get used to the game online, and then also even more so because I'm also getting used to the 360 controller, and so I tend to get stuck on the D line quite a bit when I'm trying to get over to a linebacker, or trying to get to the other side of the field to make an adjustment over there. But we're going to improve with that. We're going to get better. So far, it's gotten to me as far as frustrating when I feel that I should be able to do something and I'm not doing it right. That's when I get frustrated. So it's not that they're doing the no huddling or the quick hiding. It's that I feel that I should be able to be quick enough and have everything done before they do that, because on the defense, most of these plays that I'm running only require a couple adjustments. So it's just a matter of getting used to the controller, getting used to the game. And right here we get our first offensive touchdown online. Let's go. Definitely feel good about that. Anyone who's watched my from beginner to contender series knows that offense is difficult for me. I had a lot of trouble. That by far took me the longest to progress and get better at my reads. And you're definitely going to notice in these first games that although I do make some bonehead mistakes, that thanks to the scheme that I'm running here, that I am able to move the ball. I have very low interception rate so far, so I'm excited about that. And so I'm going to give my first shout out to Route Combo. This is actually his offense that I'm running. I learned my lesson a little bit here. I waited just a second longer and threw that with just a little bit more touch to get that over that guy. So making a subtle adjustments on offense, trying to make good decision reads, mixing it up a little bit. We go ahead and get us a field goal. So kickoffs. Now kickoffs are pretty easy to return, but you do have to have a returner back there. I'm not sure what happened for my opponent. I don't know if it was a case that he was on the other side of the field, and I just don't know. I don't know what happened there, but very bizarre to say the least. But he comes out again, the read option. I'm going to lock the quarterback down as long as I remember to. With the quick hiking, I get caught up, and sometimes I'll admit that I don't always remember to play the quarterback all the time to do that. And look at this adjustment right here. Man coverage over this and get the pick. But I have to make a confession. That was not ingenious by me. That was actually an error. On Madden 13, you put your guy on a deep zone by pushing up on the right stick, and that's actually what I meant to do. But on Madden 25, it manned someone up, and then I went to hit A to cancel, but it manned me up on the A receiver. So he started running over that way, and I feel he was going to overcut the guy, so I went ahead and at the very end, took control of him and cut him back towards the middle. But that otherwise, if I would have been successful on making the adjustment I wanted, he would have been on deep blue and he would not have made that play. So that was just something that was very fortunate, went in my favor. Here I'm kind of having, he has this rollout, but he has a lot. And this time he just gets me. I'll go to the wrong side. Didn't pay attention that he flipped the play there. And there you go. Ryan's tough to stop, especially they got a beastly running back. But yeah, on those rollouts he has some divides, level dividers, so it's pretty tough to try to cover those. And look at this, my first kickoff return. Z-Boy, MaddenMoments.com. Very first person I saw to post how to get those, even though he's actually was posting how to stop it, but in that he also talked about how to get the kickoff return. So it looks pretty good for us. All we do is got to get a stop here. Perhaps easier said than done, but I love defense a lot more. But look at my guy trailing. One thing I noticed, guys, maybe you guys can help me out, is I'm having trouble keeping up with the routes. And I know in Madden 13 you just held down ball hawk. And your guy, you could keep up with everyone just fine, cut around. Now I'm not doing that because they say to wait until the ball's in there to push the ball hawk. But what are you guys doing while you're roaming around? Are you going ahead and holding down ball hawk? Are you using sprint? What are you guys doing to keep up with those slant routes and routes that go across the field and things like that? If you could leave that in the comments, that would be great. And woo, toe tackle, thank you for the shoestring tackle. And look at this huge stop. I thought he actually got that. 4th and inches. Can we do it? I love some defense. He rolls out, gives my guy a block shed, and we get the stop. So excited right there. I was doing the pump fist. I try to keep it pretty low key, not to get excited, not to get too down. But I love defense, and so that was huge. Feel like the Ravens in Super Bowl, they got that big goal line stop right there. So y'all, to win my very first game online, my opponent, he was 25 and 20, so he had some online experience. And so I felt pretty good about the win for the first one. Definitely feel good about that. I appreciate all you guys checking this out. My very next game that's coming up will be my first game against a subscriber. So make sure you check that out. How is that going to go? But thanks a lot for tuning in. This is Preach Riley, and you all have yourself a great day.